Down in Columbia, it was kind of a 2-day meet. They had kind of the distance races go on Friday night. Absolutely the most beautiful weather I've ever seen for this point in April. It was probably in the upper 60s and no wind whatsoever, cool temperatures, so it was really good for the distance kids. We had a good night that night. So Shane Kirkhoff ran the steeplechase, got a start on the men's side. He ran a personal best there, now ranks him second in the Valley. Luke Johnson had a big PR in the 1500. As well, and so there's some other guys in there that had PRs as well. Luke moves into the scoring calculations there, when you're looking at the performance list, so that was good to see. Also, on the weekend, Connor Ham had a nice Saturday for us. He ran a good 100 and 200 meter dash. Brandon Carnes walked away with 100 and then 200 pretty easily. Ran 10.17 again, and then 20.4 in the 200. And so, consistently running fast is important, especially when you get to those big meets and you need to get against some of those other competition that's right there with you. It's nice to know you've run quite a few races right in there. In the throws, they continue to do a really good job for us. Tom Yezek, freshman, moved up to fourth in the conference in the discus with a nice throw of 52 meters. Brad Walski, this was his first meet back. He's a senior for us. Had a really good indoor season. Battled some hamstring injuries early outdoors, and so this was his first meet for us, and he did a really nice job in all three throws, and so it's nice to have him back in the fold. And then Isaac Holtz, he was dubbed the men's most outstanding performer for the weekend. He got top three in all three throwing events, in the shot put and the hammer and the discus, and so he earned that award, which is nice. So right now on the throw side, we have 4 guys in the top 8 in the discus in the conference, 4 guys in the top 8 in the shot put, and then 3 guys in the top 8 in the hammer throw. That's the one I was thinking about. Yeah. On the women's side, again, the mid distance athletes got it off to a great start. Lindsay Schinkel ran a phenomenal race in the 1500, puts her about 4th in the conference, number 4 all time in school history at UNI. She's very new to the event. It's only the second time she's ever run it, so for her to be in that position right now is outstanding. Hannah Truniger, the freshman for us, she was freshman of the year in cross country, had a really good indoor meet, finishing 6th in the 5K and 3rd in the 3000. I ran the second fastest time in school history there, and is in the top 3 in the conference. Danny Reichert's a freshman from Hudson, had a nice jump in the long jump, and then our high jumpers had a terrific weekend as well. Cassidy Sharp and Maria Gonzalez both cleared 5.7, puts them number 1, number 2 in the conference right now. In the throws, Maddie O'Brien stepped up big for us this weekend. She threw a nice toss, puts her in the top 4 in the conference. And then in the 800, Lindsay Kite ran the second fastest time in the conference right now, and Lindsay Schinkel came back from the 1500 to run the 3rd fastest time in the conference. So, it was another great weekend for us. We just keep getting better. That's what you want to do. We head into kind of the meat of our season now. We go to Iowa City this weekend for the Musco invite. That'll be a nice meet. We see some good teams down there. It's under the lights down there, so hopefully the wind will die down and give us some nice chances to put some big times out there that will count for legal purposes. And then, Drake Relays is next weekend too, so we're trying to formulate all the relays we're going to put on the track and kind of get ready for that. That's a big meet for us. Most of the kids from the state of Iowa on our team, they've run down there all through high school, and so it's a really fun experience for us to get down there as well. So